TIFU when I got into bed with my mum's friend instead of my GF. Okay. For one, this was a few years back. Two, I saw a story that reminded me of this. A story I had completely forgot about till I saw it. Many years ago my mother told me she was inviting an old friend around to hang. She said, she will take the usual room you and your GF sleep in. You guys stay downstairs just for the night. I'll set up the fold-out couch for you too. Should have been golden, right? Wrong. I had gone out to my local and gotten so drunk I had no idea which way was west or up. I do not remember the rest but was told the story later by the three parties. GF. How can you not remember? You went through the front door and went straight upstairs into the room. You came back down after a few minutes and said, "Oh my God. I thought I lost you." Quote. Mother. What did you do? Ha ha ha. She keeps talking about how strong and firm you were. Mother's friend. I saw this tall dark man open the door. I didn't say a word. He climbed into the bed and spooned me. I thought I was the luckiest woman ever. When he called her name I didn't say anything. He groped me but stopped and asked, "Girlfriend's name?" But I didn't reply. He got out and left the room. It was the most action I'd seen in years. I worked out that I had gotten so drunk that I forgot the details and went straight to the room where I thought my GF would be in. I was right about the room. But my mother's friend was in there. So I went back downstairs to her to proclaim how sad I was thinking I lost her. Lucky everyone took it in stride. But my mother's friend kept asking me when she could stay over next in case he gets drunk again. TL. Doctor. Apparently nearly bedded my mother's friend. Had to clear it up with my GF. Mother's friend asked about me for a while afterwards. Edit. She would later say she froze due to not knowing what the fuck to do when some random bloke entered her room at God knows what hour. She was a very weird woman, so her telling the story later may have had some added spice for flavor. I don't know because I don't remember any of it. Was she hot though? Oh God. I got nervous when I read that title. At least you were able to recover from the embarrassment. I know I wouldn't be. This takes me back. I was about 23 and had been dating and living together with my girl for 2 years. We used to visit her mom and stepdad quite regularly. They had a nice cottage about 1.5 hours away, so we usually stayed for the night. These were great people. Her mom was a big woman whose body must have been filled with a huge heart. All laughs and harmony. Stepdad was a left-wing intellectual and we usually ended up having long conversations and debates after the women went to bed. So one time, after calling it a night, I went upstairs to our bedroom. You get up the stairs and there's a bedroom to the left and one to the right. Undressed to my boxers and snuck in bed in the dark. I snuggled up to my girl and put my arm around her waist. This is funny. I was thinking, why is she sleeping with this big satin pillow against her belly? Then I heard her mother call out stepdad's name. I froze and called mother's name. We then instantly leapt up, looked at each other and burst into uncontrollable laughter. Turns out they had switched the master and guest bedroom when they got a new bed recently and redecorated. The big satin pillow was her voluptuous belly in a nightie. I did not know about that switch. We all had a good laugh at numerous occasions about that screw up. This also happened to my neighbor lol. It's a fun story they talk about a lot. He ended up spooning and groping his own aunt instead of his wife. What are you doing, stepfriend's son? This sub is becoming penthouse letters from back in the days. Honest mistake from you. Bit of a creepy reaction from your mom's friend, lol. I can only hope this story is made up. Because it's icky AF. A drunk person makes a mistake. And then the sober, much older person intentionally doesn't point out that mistake because they wanted sex. I'm glad Op had no major issue with it. But this is super fucked. I feel like everyone here is just kind of ignoring the fact that she completely took advantage of Op's drunk ass. And that it's super fucking creepy. Set up the three-way with your girlfriend and mom's friend. Oh my. The story giving out kinky vibes till he left the room. Could have done things differently taking that mama's friend's response into account. When he called her name I didn't say anything. He groped me but stopped and asked, girlfriend's name? But I didn't reply. That is disgusting. My mother's friend kept asking me when she could stay over next in case he gets drunk again. If I had a friend do that to a child of mine, they would cease to be a friend. Taking advantage of someone while intoxicated is reprehensible regardless of gender and age. The fact that she jokes about her behavior makes my stomach churn. Not telling him he was making a mistake is inappropriate as fuck. He specifically asked her if she was his GF and she intentionally didn't say anything. Holy fuck. She was definitely sexually assaulting him by tricking him. The people in your life should be able to be trusted not to manipulate, trick, or abuse you when you're drunk or impaired. Didn't know Stacy's mom had those kind of friends. Girlfriend's name? Op realized he was feeling on some other cheeks XD. Okay though. This actually happened to me but with identical twin brothers lol. Not the exact same but similar enough. I had sex with my BF. It was a very small house so there were 3 bedrooms all basically across from the bathroom in different directions. And I had to pee so I went to the bathroom. Well, I was drunk and it was like super dark and in my half-asleep drunk state I ended up going straight out of the bathroom instead of to the left, which would have been his room. I got into bed and he spooned me. Started making moves on me and I was like sure okay lol. The only reason it didn't work was because I couldn't get wet enough for sex and all of a sudden he was like, do you think I'm less than BF's name? We both realized simultaneously that I wasn't his GF and he wasn't my BF. I was humiliated but I went back into the BF's room and slept it off. It wasn't until like a month later when I found out he actually told his brother and GF what happened and I was like, .fml. .lol. My BF at the time was super cool about it.
MILF Hunter.
So nothing bad happened then. Major cap detect. It's nice that she was reasonable and understanding about it. She might have been scared during. Or not? Who knows? But she realizes it was a mistake from a young drunk guy and left it at that. Your mother's friend seems to be a chill and fun lady.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.